Did you know there's a magic number in the world of finance? And it's not $1 million, nor $10 million. The real financial turning point happens when you reach $10,000. I know it might seem like a small amount, but it's exactly what you need to start your journey into the world of investing in a solid and intelligent way. If you're wondering how this works, stay with me until the end. I'll show you the financial filter that separates amateurs from true investors and how this journey will change your life. But before we continue, I want to ask you for one simple thing. Hit that like button right now and subscribe to the channel. You'll notice that with each video, you'll be closer to the financial freedom you've been seeking. With just these 2 clicks, you'll be on the right path to transforming your financial mindset. Let's go together because this content is for you if you're ready to take action and make the first step toward a life with more security, more wealth, and more control. Now you might be wondering, why $10,000? Why not start with more? The answer is simple. The amount of money you have available is not what defines your financial success, but how you manage it. And $10,000 is, in a way, the minimum needed to become a true investor. It's what separates you from the mentality of someone who works just to pay bills and someone who starts making their money work for them. When you reach the $10,000 mark, you've already left the consumer zone. You're starting to act like an investor, and this mentality makes all the difference. The truth is that the investor's journey isn't just about numbers, but about decisions. Every step you take toward building wealth is a step closer to your bigger goal, financial freedom. And to reach that, you need a clear plan. First, it's essential to understand that money is not just a means to an end, but a tool that can be used to create more opportunities. It's not enough to just accumulate money. You need to structure it intelligently. Investing, whether in stocks, real estate, or any other asset class, is what turns your money into a wealth-generating machine. Now, if you're starting with $10,000, how do you invest it to maximize your return? The key here is diversification. The first rule is not to put everything into one investment. Diversifying spreads your risks and ensures that, if one asset underperforms, you still have other sources of income. This applies to any type of investment you make, whether in the stock market, real estate funds, or even in your own business. With $10,000 in hand, you can start exploring different strategies. For example, you can invest in solid companies, stocks, or seek properties that generate passive income. But one of the most interesting and accessible ways to start is through real estate funds. This type of investment allows you to own properties without needing a large initial amount or dealing with the complications of property management. Another very interesting option is to invest in stocks of companies with good growth potential, especially in emerging sectors or businesses undergoing digital transformation. These investments can yield high returns, but they are also riskier, so diversification becomes even more important. Now that you have an idea of how to divide your $10,000, it's time to talk about what not to do. One of the biggest mistakes people make when starting to invest is wanting everything too quickly. Short-term investments promising quick returns are extremely risky and can make you lose everything in the blink of an eye. Remember, investing is a long-term game. Don't fall for the illusion of fast profits. True wealth comes with time, when your investments grow steadily and continuously. Another big trap you need to avoid is the fear of losing. The financial market can be volatile, and the fear of losing money can paralyze you. However, fear is normal. What you need to do is learn to manage risk. A good investor knows that risks exist, but learns to control them with knowledge and strategy. The rule is, never invest more than you're willing to lose, and of course, reinvest your profits so that your wealth continues to grow exponentially. Now, if you're starting your journey as an investor, don't underestimate the power of continuous learning. The financial market is always evolving, and a good investor is always updating themselves, learning new strategies and getting to know different types of assets. The good news is that, with the advancement of technology, we have access to amazing content from financial educators, podcasts, books, and videos, all to help you understand and adapt to market changes. One important thing to remember is that the true investor is not someone who seeks to get rich quickly, but someone who seeks financial independence. You are not just investing to accumulate more money, but to secure a safe future for yourself and your family. And when you reach that level of financial security, the doors to freedom begin to open. You can have more time for what really matters, like your health, your relationships, and your passions. Financial freedom is a never-ending journey. It doesn't happen overnight, but with discipline, patience, and consistency, you'll get there. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to a future where money will no longer be a constant worry. The key is to stay focused on the long term, make good investments, and keep learning. Now, if you like this video and want to continue this journey to financial freedom, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you'll be alongside people who, like you, want to achieve financial success in a solid and intelligent way. Stay with me, because we still have a lot to learn and explore. So what are you waiting for? The real journey starts now. Don't let fear or doubt paralyze you. Take the first step, get organized, and start investing smartly. Your future is in your hands. Let's go together towards financial freedom.